All right, strength check, 1 or 2. Nope. Crap. All right, so there goes my gauntlets of strength. Yeah, and I definitely am glad I don't have to backtrack and come to this spot later on. Because that was stupid. Oh, I gotta get rid of this. All right, so moving on to the next yellow chamber. Crushing wall. Well, that sounds lovely. Oh, also persistent. So if this is bad enough, I might not want to make my little circuitous route and then come back, because I'll have to face it. Well, I've got the teleport thing and the luck thing. Scrolls. One hero must make a strength check. Pass if you discard a transmute rock to mud scroll. Well, I don't have one of those. If I fail, all heroes take damage equal to the dungeon level. You know what? Let's do the luck scroll right now. I can use the luck scroll to pass this check right now, and then I can hang on to that teleport scroll and get myself out of dodge if I'm in an emergency. So this says discard to pass any skill check, even after skill check die roll. Hey, well, let's take a shot at it first then. 1 or a 2. Nope. Okay, so I'm using the luck scroll, and I get to pass this. But it stays persistent, so I may teleport past that on the way back. We'll see. And this gets discarded, and we move on for now. Oh, but pass. Pass. I forgot. All heroes gain +2 XP once per game, so I can't gain that coming through the crushing wall again, but I can sure gain it right now. So that brings me up to 4 XP. Not quite enough to bump my intellect up to 5, but very close. All right. Well, let's get all the way there by fighting a monster. Nice. Draw 1 monster and resolve combat. So not too bad. Not too bad. A hobgoblin. Well, this thing's only going to do 1 damage to me, if he can. But he's got a good shot at achieving that because his combat value is 10. And he doesn't go down as easily as some of the other monsters I've faced. He's got 3 hit points. So that's what I'm dealing with. But that 2 XP will be nice if I survive. Okay, so I think this is maybe the moment. Because I have an automatic 4 to start with. And then, well, no, yeah, 4. And then I could get as little as 1 on this, which would have me up to 5. I think I just want to make this fight a sure thing. And then I'll kill him. I'll use Animate Dead to get a skeleton. And then, because I drink the potion, which is what I'm going to do to make it a sure thing, I will bump my intellect up to 1 instead of even having to pay for it. Or should I... Oh no, I can't pay for that now. Yeah, but I'll just be that much closer to being ready to bump my intellect up to 6. So let's drink the potion. The potion of intellect. Balmy Leader says, the Scroll of Fortune sounds cooler than the Luck Scroll. Did I say the Scroll of Fortune by accident or something? That does sound cool. Than the Luck Scroll. Anyway. Yeah, I'm going to drink this. That is going to permanently boost my intellect up to 5. And then temporarily it boosts my intellect to 7. Yeah. So 7... That means that I'm at least going to get an 8 result here, and probably plenty to take him out. Let's see. Oh, wait. I'm only going to do 2 damage to him, so I'm going to have to... Oh, okay. All right, here we go. 5. Oh, no. Oh, wait, I have an intellect of 7. I have an intellect... I was like, crap, 5. My intellect is only 5, so that brings me to 10, so he's going to do damage to me, too. No. Temporary intellect of 7... for the current room. So this is going to last actually for all of my checks against the Hobgoblin. Oh, I'm liking that. So I do 2 damage to him because I have 2 of the type of weapon that I'm attacking with. So that's what I mean when I say that, like, it simulates with a single roll a whole exchange, because it assumes thematically that you are using both the Horn of Blasting and the Magic Staff at the same time, because the Horn of Blasting is being factored into your damage output. And so I kind of like that. You know, it's really fast, but it's factoring in, you know, multiple cards and stuff like that all at once. So anyway, that does 2 damage to him. Balmy Leader says, no, I said it, but I give you points for effort. Well, thank you very much. Unfortunately, effort points will not help me defeat this Hobgoblin. I'm going to have to do that with another roll. Here we go. 9. Nice. Okay, 9. That's plenty. That's plenty. So the Hobgoblin is no more. And I get 2 XP, which brings my total up to 6. Very good, very good. And I get to draw... Oh, I get that skeleton, because I'm casting Animate Dead. So let's set this off to the side. And get the skeleton card out. I got a skeletal Hobgoblin following me around now. Because Elderest is a master of necromancy. So where is that? It's probably right at the top. Yep. Nice. And I get a loot card. What do we got? A torch. Okay. That would have been nice the last level. Ooh, but I can discard this to kill a mummy. Phew. Well, that sounds valuable, because a mummy sounds freaking scary. They're among the more powerful monsters usually in dungeon crawls, so yeah, I'm glad to have that. And I'm just 2 experience points away now from bumping my intellect up another already. But I am done with this potion of intellect. Man, I do like this game. I do like it. All right, but that room has now been explored. So, and it's not persistent, so we actually put the token on the room. And yeah, I haven't lost any health yet. This is going well. This is going well. Okay, so next room. This is the first time that I have done this well on a run. I think, well, have I made it through the first dungeon before without dying? I think I have. I think I've always died somewhere on the second level, so it'll be... So I'm a little surprised at how well I'm doing. Let's see if we are going to break that streak now. With an encounter. Still same as the last one that I just did. So another just 1 monster in resolve combat, which I am not offended by at all. What do we got here? Skeleton Warrior. Let's see. Did I miss one of your messages there, Balmy Leader? You're saying scroll up to see my message. No, I've responded to every message I can see there. There's one that says message retracted, but I assume you deleted that for some reason. But everything else you've put on there, I've responded to. Let's see here. Skeleton Warrior. 2 health, 10 combat value, and 2 damage coming at me. Did I... Oh, I didn't pick up a Turn Undead scroll or the... or like holy water or whatever. So I gotta just face this guy as is. Ooh. However, one thing I didn't properly celebrate. When my intellect went up to 5, I gained access to the Fireball spell. Look at this. Discard to inflict D6 plus 1 damage. And that's just you inflict it. You don't roll to see if you hit. You just discard and the damage is done. D6 plus 1. That's beautiful. I think I might use it now because I think the likelihood of me fighting another monster on this dungeon level is pretty slim. Because this is the last red node I am planning on going to. And D6 plus 1, that's, I mean, I'll automatically roll at least 1. That's an automatic 2. The skeleton warrior has 2, so he is toast. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. So yeah, I get 2 XP for that, which brings me up to 8, which I will spend immediately to boost my intellect up to 6. Very, very happy about that. Let's see here. Oh, crap. Okay. For some reason, I thought I was ending the stream at 12:45, but no, I'm ending it at I'm taking a break at now, and plan to pick it up again at about 12:45. So yeah, this is actually a good place to stop. I'm going to mark that room as explored. And I've done this encounter, so I can discard that. I got my experience. I'm 1 away from getting the lightning spell. So yeah, I'm feeling really good about where I'm at, but I am going to take a break and have some lunch, and then I'll be back at about 12:45 Pacific time is the plan. So I hope you will join me for that. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. All right. Back in it to win it. Just finishing up my my lunch here. Didn't quite schedule quite enough time for myself to have my lunch, but anyway, I got it all down into me, as you can see. So, we left out. Do I have anything on my face? I don't know. I can't see it. It's too small. So we just taken on the last of the monster rooms. And now, now I want to hopefully get some benefits of these other rooms that tend to be less dangerous, but can still have some threats in them. So let's see what the blue room has for Elderest. It has a locked safe. You enter a room with several locked safes. Any hero may discard a lockpick or skeleton key to draw 2 loot cards. I don't have a lockpick or a skeleton key. Excuse me. Ooh, what about that lunch coming back up? Yeah, so I'm not going to be able to benefit from this at all. That's just a lost opportunity. Hi, Balmy Leader. Thanks for coming back again. Asks, what are you eating? I was having one of my keto pizzas. I use a tortilla that's a specific brand called Extreme Wellness. It's designed to be really low carb. So there's 4 carbs per tortilla. And then I found the smallest numbered carb pizza sauce I could find. Same with all the other ingredients. And it ends up being, you know, about the size of this plate right here. And it's only 9 carbs. And it's great. I love it. I love it. I think I might have another one tonight. I'm trying to stay under 20 per day. That might be cutting it close. We'll see how I feel around dinner time. Okay, so nothing that I was able to benefit from there. Let's get my little meeple back on there. We're going to the purple room. What do we got? Sword in a stone. Oh! You attempt to free a magical sword stuck in a stone. If your hero passes a strength check or discards a transmute rock to mud scroll, take a weapon from the specialty deck or discard. From the specialty deck... Oh, or from the discard pile, I think is what they mean. I don't know. They don't capitalize the word discard, which makes me wonder. Yeah, because there's nothing else to discard here. I mean, I'm going to discard this anyway if I fail or whatever. Passes a strength check. Let's see here. The skeleton says you have a minimum strength of 5 for skill checks. Discard to... So I could swap out having to roll a 1 or a 2 for having to roll a 1 through a 4 on 2 10-siders. And what do I get if I succeed? Take a weapon from the specialty deck. Let me look and see what the weapons are. I don't know if I want to give up my skeleton. Because my skeleton's ability to basically block damage from one attack for me is really awesome. Let's see. Dagger. I mean, either one of these would boost my intellect weapon damage. So that could be nice. Sword, yeah, I don't need that. So it could be like a crossbow in the stone. Staff of striking. Or the discard pile. I don't think I've seen any weapons go into the discard pile. Let me see here. Nope. So basically, well, there's that, but I use that. So basically what we're looking at here is a better chance at pseudo-permanently, because, I could lose all my equipment if I die, but a better chance at least permanently for now, raising my damage output to 3, which would be great. But in exchange, I give up protection. I'm going to give up this skeleton even just for the chance of getting this. On 2 10-siders, I mean, there's an okay chance that I could roll 1 through 4 on these. Come on now. Come on now. Yes! Awesome. Okay, so I do say goodbye to the skeleton. But I'll get... No, I won't get another skeleton. I was going to say I'll get another skeleton as soon as I kill a baddie. No, I won't, because I need to camp first to get that spell back. So, okay, so the skeleton is going back in the specialty loot deck, but I get to draw my choice of weapon from here. And they all seem to be equal. I mean, oddly enough, the dagger seems to be the most useful because it has the widest number of ability types associated with it. None of these have any kind of like special abilities or whatever. So yeah, I will just take the dagger and add that to my supply of weapons, which will then boost up my damage when I succeed at landing an attack. It'll boost my damage up to 3. Which is the max it can be, because my lowest abilities, my strength and my agility, are rated at 3. And so your maximum damage can't be greater than whatever your lowest stat is. So it may be that at some point I'll want to boost one of those. Probably my agility. It just doesn't feel right to boost my strength, because I'm a bitter, old, decrepit wizard. That was great, though. Man, that really worked out well. And that was a purple one, right? Where's the purple? Here we go. All right, kind of on a roll here. I'm feeling a bit dangerous. So let's just go ahead and check out the white room. After we discard this purple card. All right, I think whites are always good. Let's see. Sacred Temple. If you discard a loot card, which I've got options. I could ditch that torch, roll a d6. If you discarded a treasure, add +2 to the die roll. Well, I don't have a treasure. On a 1, nothing happens. On a 2 to 3, draw 1 loot card. On a 4, draw 2 loot cards and choose 1. On a 5, draw 3 and choose 1. This is great. I mean, the chances here are really good. And if I maintain... I actually haven't run into this situation yet, but if I maintain my rule about rolling 2 and choosing 1, then I almost certainly have a great chance at finding something that will be more than worth getting rid of this torch. So, however, the torch is a unique item, and these, with my house rules, I can actually earn back. So I think I will... I think I might give up my teleport card, because I can walk safely through all those places except for the narrow ledge, and if I fail my narrow ledge check, I have the shields that I can use to, unless, gosh, maybe swap these, maybe use up the shield one? No, keep the shield, I think you're going to want that more than teleporting. I could be wrong. We'll see how it works out. But yeah, I'll discard this, roll 2d6, and see what I got. Okay, so 4 I'm pretty sure is the better one. On a 4, draw 2 loot cards and choose 1. Okay, I will gladly do that. So I gotta ditch that first, though. Oh, nice. A second torch and a lockpick. Ooh. So, obviously I should have given up the torch. Oh well. The lockpick, though, I can imagine that being handy. So 2 torches and a lockpick. Nice. Nice. I'm happy about that lockpick. Okay. So then we've cleared that room. Now we just got to get through the narrow ledge, which again is a... Oh wait, no, it's not a narrow ledge. What is this? It's a crushing wall, and that's a strength check. Otherwise, I take 2 damage. All right. Strength check. Here we go. 1 or a 2. Oh my gosh, I got a 2. I can't believe it. I can't believe I passed that strength check. Beautiful. Okay, so then I make it through the dungeon. And so this level is clear. Yeah, this is an unusual run for me. I don't think I've ever made it alive in a single run this far. So maybe I'll discover that I'm being a little bit too generous with some of my rules changes, but I'm not feeling that yet. And it's certainly not taken away from my enjoyment to go this easy on myself. Let's see here. So gotta discard that. And now we enter a new level of the dungeon. Gotta swap in the more powerful monsters. Got level 3 monsters now. Slide that down. And let's camp. We definitely want to camp. I mean, just to get equipment back, if nothing else. Alright, 6. So I can get all of my starting equipment back. I do already get my spells back. I didn't gain much XP on outside of those monsters. I don't know if I gained any. So I'd like to have some XP toward that 7. I'd love to get that lightning bolt spell, but you know, I'm still like not even quite at the halfway point of this dungeon, so that might be expecting a little too much to have lightning bolt anytime real soon. All right, let's look at our path here. Oh, and for toppings, Balmy Leader, just pepperoni and cheese. Sorry I did not go with the crossbow. I think the crossbow is a more cool weapon. The dagger, with the rules of the game, was just that much more versatile. Let's see here. So I'm trying to go here. If I go this way, then I can go through a white space. I mean, I'm going to have to hit a monster either way. This way I could also hit a white one, which is almost certainly going to be something good. Then hit the yellow. So I don't think I want to go for that purple one. I think I'm going to go straight ahead and then hit the white after the red one. All right. My path is clear. Here we go. Oh, oops, these monsters should go back into their respective decks. All right. Red. Draw 1 monster and resolve combat. Man, I think I'm going to start running into, like, back-to-back some of these red encounters that are multiple monsters. Wow. Well, we'll start with just a taste of level 3 monsters. The Hellhound. Okay, so he's got the ability Fire Breath. So that means it's got a 6 next to it. That means that if, when I'm rolling combat, I fail, and also the number that I roll is it doesn't matter. I mean, like, I think theoretically there could be some of these special abilities that trigger even if you succeed at beating their combat value. But I think almost always they are below some number below the combat value, so that you take damage and their ability triggers. So let's take a look at Fire Breath in the rule book. Fire Breath says hero takes d6 minus 1 damage. So it's just like extra damage with his attack. In addition to the 2 damage that I'll already suffer if I don't beat his combat value. And he's got 4 hit points. So this guy is no joke. This guy is no joke. All right. Oh, and that's right. This number is like what you roll, I'm almost sure, what you roll before modifiers. So in that way, I could potentially, in some scenario, roll a 6 and have a huge modifier that allows me to beat the combat value, but because I roll a 6, his ability still triggers. I think that's how it works. I don't remember. There are a couple instances, especially when you start looking at the like multiplayer, where the rules are just vague enough that I'm like, I don't know. But when you're playing solo, as long as the rules, the core rules, are solid and they're not like a mess, then I don't care as much if they're not super precise, because I'm playing it solo anyway, and I can just make rulings on the fly. I don't have to check with another player to see if they agree with me or whatever. We just go. All right, so Hellhound. I want a 13. I want a 13 or better, and want to not have a 6 in my roll. So it's going to be one of these D10 plus 6. So I need to have a pretty decent roll as it is. Is there anything I can do? Oh, I've got the shield. I've got luck. I've got the luck scroll. I don't think that helps me with... that's a skill check. That's not a combat check. Teleport. Discard to bypass the current room and move all heroes to any location on the dungeon level map. I don't know if... I don't think I can do that after rolling and seeing what the result is. I do have that shield, though, so I've got the shield as a backup. Let's see here, my magic staff. Spend 1 luck token to inflict +1 damage. And then the Horn of Blasting. No, that's only going to help me against a harpy, and this is no harpy. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, so did I just get exactly what I needed? Oh my gosh, I did. 6 plus 7, that's 13. That is exactly what I needed to avoid damage and to do damage to him in return. I'm doing 3 damage right now, so he's almost done. Whew, man. Beefy guy. All right. Round 2. Okay, good. That's a 9, so that's definitely going to be enough. And the Hellhound has been vanquished. Yeah, the dice rolls, I mean, there's a lot of lucky type stuff in this game too, so the dice rolls, like any game of this type that uses a lot of dice rolls, can work against you, or you can have a good run, you just never know. But that is 3 experience points and a loot card. Let's get the experience first. Very nice. Now I've got a bit of a ways to go before I can get bumped up to 7 in my intellect. I might start thinking about... I mean, I could pay for boosting my dexterity right now, and then if I were to come upon another weapon that would boost my... that would give me a 4th magic weapon, then I could immediately start taking advantage of that. But I think I'm gonna hoard my experience points for now. Now, in addition to your stats that you can raise up here, you also have these options for spending experience. For 5 XP, you can get yourself a luck token, or you can increase your, let's see, +1 vitality. Oh, that's right, and 1 health token. That's already like all the vitality boosts on here. They all cost 5. All the other stats that you can boost, your intellect, your agility, your strength, the price gets more expensive as you move up the track. But vitality, for some reason, every one of those is just 1. Oh, dang, I totally forgot. When you gain a vitality, when you gain a vitality, you also gain a hit point at the same time. So whenever I gained that, I should have gotten this other... I should have a total of 5 hit points now. Okay. So, yeah, I will be tempted maybe before I boost my intellect another one to maybe boost my vitality one more time. I don't know. I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit cocky right now because things have been going my way in a very surprising manner. Balmy Leader says, so this game is just a Skyrim dungeon crawl in real life. I mean, like, yeah, Skyrim, I think, as far as just what you do in the dungeon, is, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of dungeon crawls that would like this. I mean, you could compare this in some ways to Diablo, or any other, number of dungeon crawl games. The common elements between numerous dungeon crawls, I feel like are largely, if not completely, represented here. The common thematic elements, loot, increasingly difficult monsters, boss fights. There is a big boss that I have to defeat at the end of the 5th level of the dungeon. Gaining skills and stuff. I mean, I'm really impressed with the design of this game, and I think I think I would love it as is without adjusting anything if I also happened to be into that brutal, punishing difficulty. But making some rules changes to modify for that, the core rules, I think, are so well put together. So I don't know offhand the name of the designer. Let me see if it's really handily available in the rule book. Cerberus Gate Games. John Bonnard Smith, Albert Danish, and Chad Manichia. So hats off to all those folks in whatever role they played. I'll definitely be curious if this is a one-off or if Cerberus Gate Games puts out more stuff in the future. Hopefully, if this is any indication of the kind of the quality that they can put out in their designs and in the representation of the world, the art and stuff, all that I think is really nice. Then I'd love to see their games move from GameCrafter to some kind of a retail print where they can be less expensive. I still think that, for shipping and everything, getting this at GameCrafter, which is the only place you can get it, $60 stings a bit for what this game is. Unless you are really particularly looking for what this offers to add to your game collection, which in some ways I was, and so it stung less for me because of that. But I think just as it stands, $61, But I think for like a $40 game, this is a good value. That's a very reasonable price for something like this. And I think it probably would be able to reach that kind of pricing if it was mass-produced in retail. So, yeah, I'll definitely keep my eye on Cerberus Gate Games as much as I can to see what they put out next, because I'm really liking this game. All right. With more creatures, Balmy Leader adds as a qualifier to comparing it to Skyrim dungeons. Yes, the creature variety in this game is one of the biggest selling points for me. There are so many creatures. You're not going to see even half of them. Maybe like a third of them is what you'll see in a single run of the entire... And that's if you make it all the way through, to all 5 levels of the dungeon, And lastly, Balmy Leader says, thanks for commenting on my Halloween comment. I think I can... That was on another YouTube video that he made that, I think. I think I can celebrate it. I might dress as Mace Windu or a Stormtrooper. Cool, yeah. Well, if you feel like sending me a picture, I'd be interested in seeing it. All right. Focus now, Pater. Focus. We just entered... Oh, we were going to... We rested, right? We camped. So we got our basic equipment back. We were... Oh, no. We just defeated the Hellhound. We got the 3 experience. We haven't drawn the loot card. That's another big selling point for me in this game. There are... You can't really appreciate it, I guess, I think until I really pull it up here. But, like, there are so many loot cards. I love it. And, like... Gosh. Monster variety and loot are like 2 major values for me when I'm playing a dungeon crawler. I love being surprised and weirded out or just shocked or whatever when I see a new monster. Like, what is that? What the crap am I dealing with? How do I deal with this thing? Whereas in Skyrim, as you mentioned, you're going to be running into roughly the same 5 enemy types in a lot of those dungeons, maybe less, you know. So the dungeon, the monster variety does really, once you put a number of hours into that game, it really is kind of lacking. But dang, not in this game. And the loot, yeah, I really like the loot too. Let's see if I got anything good here. Oh, dude, yeah! Potion of Vitality. Discard to gain +1 Vitality and +1 HP. So I'm going to save this for when I actually need it, because it'll get me 1 HP at the same time that I gain permanently 1 Vitality. Nice. Nice. That's what I love to feel. I love that feeling of discovery and that satisfaction of becoming stronger and more capable. Very cool. Let's see. I already did this room, and I said I was going to go toward this white room, so let's do that. White room. What do we got? Probably something good, almost certainly. Wise Man. You encounter an old wise man. He offers to join you for a fee. Any hero may discard 2 loot cards or 1 treasure to take a wise man from the specialty deck. Limit only 1 wise man. Well, let's take a look at the wise man in the specialty deck. See if he's worth giving up. Like maybe 2 torches. Or a torch and a lockpick or something like that. Wise man, here we go. You have a minimum 5. You have a minimum intellect of 5 for skill checks. Well, I don't need that. Discard to block 1 attack. No, I'm really... I mean, I'm 1 monster fight away, as long as I survive it, from getting a henchman. I mean, this would give me 2. You can have more than 1 henchman. But no, I'm not really feeling the pull to give up my torches or a torch and a lockpick or really anything else for this wise man. So thank you for your offer, Mr. Wise Man. I'll just point you toward the exit. I cleared out the 2 upper levels. You are safe to depart. If you stay here, do not get in my way. Hey, I wanted to let you know there are some dates below in the description of some live events coming up that you may not want to miss. And also, while I have your attention, check out my playlists to see some content that maybe you missed already that you'll be glad you found. That's all.